So, I genuinely didn't think I'd be making this video. And yeah, I'm still on mobile because my mic isn't set up for my PC yet. But if you haven't noticed, for the past couple days, I've been streaming Dungeon Quest for 6 to 8 hours a day. And that might be shocking for some because if you haven't seen some of my recent videos, I've stated multiple times that Voldex has potentially ruined Dungeon Quest. And in my opinion, they've still done some stuff that I really don't like. But with the release of Abyssal Void Dungeon 17 3 or 4 days ago, it's exceeded my expectations and has partially brought me back to DQ. And when I say partially, I mean like mostly. But we don't know what kind of shit Voldex is going to add next. So, but I want to say I'm surprised. I'm genuinely impressed that they managed to do this. Because I thought I would stream. I was definitely going to stream it anyways. But I thought I was going to stream it for like maybe an hour or two. Check it out. Beat it. Get all the stuff. And then like never touch it again. But I was wrong. This dungeon is genuinely fun to play. I know it's crazy. A Voldex update that's fun. And dude, I've been streaming this for so long to the point where I have so many legendaries. Like here, if I search up like Void, you can see I have all of these legendaries. I have, if you look at like Gravity Leap, you can see, look, 4 legendary spells, or actually not 4 legendary warrior spells. And if you search up Warp, I have 4 of the mage ones. I don't know why these aren't hearted, because I don't want to accidentally sell those or trade them. But man, I've grinded this dungeon for so long. I dropped a full purple set. I didn't trade for any of this. All of this is something I dropped. Yeah, this is another legendary. And yeah, it's crazy how much I've been playing this dungeon. And that's literally because the dungeon is so fun. It exceeded my expectations, as I said before. And if you're wondering why, you may remember in the trailer analysis video I did. By the way, I still think the trailer was trash. Like, they put out a terrible trailer for how good this dungeon was. But if you may remember from my trailer analysis video that I said if they had any reference to Voidsbane Vitalis or like Void Gilded Skies reference, whatever, then I would possibly come back to DQ. And they did this in the most unexpected way possible. There's now DQ official lore, which I find crazy. You can find it on the wiki, by the way. And they didn't just bring back Voidsbane Vitalis. Well, actually, they didn't. But they did something better. They gave Vitalis a girlfriend. I know, crazy. Her name is Adalis, queen of the new dungeon. But, yeah, sorry for my Discord, by the way. But they basically made a Void Gilded Skies. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And instead of Vitalis, there's Adalis, which is, yeah, literally in the lore, Vitalis' girlfriend. Queen of like Gilded Skies. Apparently like the Void took over or something like that. You can go read the lore if you want. I'll stop yapping about the lore. But the dungeon itself was literally just a voided version of Gilded Skies for those of you who haven't played it. And they executed it so well. Like there's so many cool things. I'm not going to go play the dungeon right now because yeah, I'm on phone. But I could easily solo like Nightmare with this set. And honestly, it was fun. It was fun to like play it. Like I've said before, I've said so many times, but it was genuinely fun. And something also really cool is there's a bonus boss in this dungeon, which like really made me freak out. You couldn't hear my voice in the stream because yeah, my mic wasn't set up. But I was like freaking out when I heard this because like I wanted the Gilded Skies Ultimate update so bad. But on release of a voided Gilded Skies, they added Ultimate update. And no, it's not just some reskin like Voidsbane Vitalis is going to be. It's a whole new boss with whole new mechanics. And it's sick. It's not even that hard. It's probably easier than the final boss anyways. But it's so cool. Like watch any of my other streams. Like I streamed today for like 8 hours. By the way, I still don't know how I don't have the ultimate. Despite like Roblox YouTubers such as that Roblox noob and VBlox getting 2 of them. And like Elite Elias. I still don't know how to pronounce his name, but he also got one. Like, so many people are getting one. All the raids I play, people have them. I still don't have it. But anyways, we're getting off track. There's literally ultimates in this dungeon, which is crazy to me. And they look really cool. The mage one is a reference to the mage weapon from Gilded Skies, the best one besides the legendary. You know, like the tome in the book. If you played Gilded Skies, you'll probably know. But it's that, but bigger and like void and like way cooler, to be honest. And then the warrior one, which I'm really happy about how it turned out, was there was an original concept for a Void's Bane Vitalist, because that was the original Gilded Skies ultimate boss before Voldex swooped in and canceled it, which I'm still a little mad about, but this kind of made up for it. But the original warrior ultimate for that was going to be a lance and a shield. And you want to know what they did? They added a lance and a shield, and they made it way cooler. It was like the exact same icon from the concept art, but it was literally like voidified, and it's huge, and it's great. I love it so much, and it uses the Gilded Skies warrior legendary animation when you walk with it, which I think is a great attention to detail. And honestly, like the armors also look sick. Like, look at my armor. This is the best armor you can get in the game. And the legendary, the Voidborn's Embrace, which, by the way, if you don't know who Voidborn is, it's the ultimate boss, the cool one I was talking about. We'll get into him later. But this is the full set, and man, Voldex actually cooked with this. The only thing I wish is if they made this weapon a little like longer. I don't know, it just looks a little weird the way I hold it, but I really like how this turned out, honestly. I didn't expect Voldex to cook this hard, especially after how Yokai Peak had so many flaws and absolutely flopped. Like, I did like 2 or 3 streams over the course of like 5 months on Yokai Peak, and the only cool part about it, I'm gonna be honest, is the models and the cutscene. And some of the models weren't even that cool. Like, that Tatsu boss was weird. It was like Sea Serpent, but on steroids. But man, and something I forgot to mention, they added a whole event with this dungeon too. Like, see, the new currency I just got, those are void shards. And you get void shards by just playing the game. Any person who plays Dungeon Quest, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this is like a level requirement, but most people who play Dungeon Quest can get void shards and unlock cosmetics. You know, because I already streamed so long, I already beat the event, got all the cosmetics you could get. I'll actually show you some of them right now. Here, I still don't like that they put cosmetics here. I feel like they didn't need to do that. It looks kind of dumb here. And then you have to stand still. That's one of the things I don't like that they did. I didn't even review yet. But here's one of them. If I go to armors, the Voidborn. This is the ultimate boss, the bonus boss. I think it looks really cool. I think the hands kind of like were a mid edition the way they move. But there's the Voidborn, the Inferno Voidborn, which I actually use. I think it's really cool. And then there's, let me find it. The boss, Atlas. And there's animated cosmetics now. I know I just said the way the hands were moving, so that should have implied they're animated. But look at the wings. I can have a Dungeon Quest cosmetic with flapping wings. How sick is that? And it's completely free. As well as there's a Jade version of it too, which I think looks kind of bad, but I guess it's rarer, so I'll probably use it more. But man, and then the weapon for this is even cooler actually, because I don't know why it's called Evente, but you may notice a similarity between some other weapon from Gilded Skies. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, the Daybreak and Gildan song, the Gilded Skies Legendary. If I go equip that real quick, and then go to cosmetics, armors. Let me put on like, I don't know. What's something easy? Oh, let's do like flamingo onesie. Yeah, but if you look at this, it looks quite similar to the Gilded Skies Legendary. Like, without the book, of course, but it's like a voided version of it, and I think that looks really cool in my opinion. Just for reference, here's what the Gilded Skies Legendary looks like compared to it. It's a little bit bigger and has a book, as you can see. If we just turn around here, that's what the Gilded Skies one looks like, and then this is what the new one looks like. Voldex likes to make their weapons small, which I don't really like, but it looks very similar. You can clearly tell Wow, that's actually a lot smaller. But you can clearly tell that this is the Gilded Skies legendary. Also, yeah, there's a Jade one too, which goes with the other dragon thing, which I think looks really cool actually. But man, I think they honestly cooked with this dungeon. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. It was perfect. If you want my like honest review on it, then maybe that's for like another video. But like if you want to see me play the dungeon, watch like I don't know any of my like 6 or 7 streams I did on it. I equipped Staff of the Gods. Oh yeah, also I got a decent pot in the legendary too. I just want to point that out. But yeah, there's not much else to say other than that. They cooked with the update. There's a bunch of cosmetics. Go get the cosmetics. One thing I am kind of mad about is there was a daily cap on the amount of void shards you could get, which allowed me to not get this cosmetic. I had 20k by the time there was 1,000 left, and I was like, oh, easy, I'm getting this cosmetic. And then so many people just paid to win it. By the time the daily cap for me reset, there was only like 10 of them left, which I'm kind of sad about. I wasn't about to spend Robux on it though, but it does look pretty cool. The other cosmetics look really cool too. Okay, yeah, I know I was yapping for most of the video, but go play the update. I think it's really good. If Volix does something shit, I might leave again. But yeah, that's basically kind of my review on the update. Thanks for watching, and maybe expect to see some possible more DQ content. Oh yeah, I'm also trying to get rare creator title, so please subscribe and view my videos so I can get that. Yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.